Number one way to become more attractive physically as a man is to lose weight. Not to bone smash, not to get a fucking surgery on your face, not to take TRT. The number one way is to just simply lose weight. A lot of you want to gain muscle. I've noticed this is a common thing I see in my clients and men that I've coached in the past. People think that muscle is what attracts women to you. That's not true. How do we know this? Just look at bodybuilders. Do they have women? I mean, yeah, they might, but are they the top thing you think of when you think of someone who has the abundance? Definitely not. The top thing you would probably think of are people like Justin Bieber or Raul Alejandro, or it's funny, right now I'm like trying to think of dudes, or actually let's name drop one of the bigger dudes right now in the young social media space, Clavicular. None of these dudes have an incredible amount of muscle mass. None of them. But they're all lean. They're all lean as fuck. It's actually crazy how some people don't know about this, or you might know about this, but you don't know to the extreme level how this is true, basically. See, I have clients who come into the program and they want to, like, gain muscle or something. They're like, yeah, I'm out here trying to gain muscle. But as they're telling me that, they look fat. But what's funny is, like, everyone has, like, this skewed perception as to what is fat and what is not fat. I'll tell you right now, if I can look at your face and you look fat from your face, that means you're fat. That's what that means. That means you need to focus on losing weight. If your face looks fat, you need to focus on losing weight. Once your face doesn't look fat, you focus on gaining muscle. I mean, that's kind of the way to look at it. Another way to look at it, this is how I look at it, is when I have a six-pack, that means I can start trying to gain muscle. When I don't have a six-pack, I need to kind of lose weight to have a six-pack. If you don't have a six-pack, you're fucking fat. You are leaving so much on the table when it comes to attracting women. Women find leanness sexy. I've talked to so many girls and they'll tell me the same thing about what they find attractive in a man, or better said, what's a big no for them, right? All girls say the same thing. All attractive women say the same thing, which is they wouldn't date a fucking fat dude. That's like where they cross the line. They will date a guy who's shorter than average. They'll date a guy who's taller. They'll date a guy who's facially attractive, but still date a guy who's not even that crazy attractive in the face. They'll date so many guys, but they won't date a fucking fat dude. And if you're fat, I'm sorry, but I had to give you this fucking wake-up call because, bro, you need to start fucking losing weight. And I'm not even a coach for this. I help men with their social confidence and their mindset and their dating lives. But every so often, a dude will come to my program, and part of what I have to tell them is, hey, you got to start losing weight, by the way. Because I'm not going to lie to you and act like that doesn't help. So once again, it's not about being a crazy, jacked bodybuilder. It's about just not being fucking fat. Like, literally. Like, just get that crossed off and you're already ahead of the game. You're already ahead of most. If you're anything above 15%, you're fat. And ideal is like 10, 12 for most people. And if you're 8 and below, I mean, by all means, you can try to do that. I don't think that's sustainable for most people, and I think that's kind of like almost unrealistic. And to a certain point, it's like diminishing returns on how good it looks, you know? Now, here's the bonus, which is like, once you lose weight, the next thing you want to focus on is gaining muscle. But now specifically where? Your shoulders. Your shoulders are probably the number one most overlooked area for men. Everyone wants to have a bigger chest. Everyone wants to have bigger arms. And sure, these are good. But shoulders are key. Shoulders are key. having a nice wide back, having a good chest, and having nice arms. That's kind of like the build that you should strive for if you're trying to optimize to look good for women. That's the whole point of this video. That's about it, guys. Just a short video. I just want to give a reminder to everyone to watch what you fucking eat. Oh, and the way you lose fat, for those of you who need help with that, is you simply move more, eat less. I mean, that's simple. Really that simple. Everyone's like, oh, count calories. Oh, do this. Oh, fucking do keto. Oh, do this, do that. Bro, you can do anything. But you have to follow the laws of thermodynamics, which is you fucking move more and you eat less. Or you do more moving and you eat the same. Or you eat very little and you move the same. Right? It's one of those. How much should you move? Bro, if you're not walking 10K steps a day, you are sedentary. 10K is the minimum. If you're really trying to lose weight, you should do at least 20. At least 20 a day. That mixed with just kind of keeping your diet the same, and you're gonna lose weight very fast. And not be that hungry, because walking doesn't spike your hunger as much as like running or other forms of cardio. That's the number one hack. Number two hack is start eating more healthy and eat foods that don't spike your glucose as much, because those foods make you hungrier. Right? So really avoid sugar, really avoid anything like that. Don't overload on the carbs. And focus on protein. Focus on protein more than anything. So here's the rules. You walk 15 to 20K steps a day. You eat at least 1 gram of protein per body weight. And that's kind of it. And yeah, you just avoid anything that's processed or sugary. And now you've essentially just... For you to not get lean following those rules, it's going to be kind of hard, I think. Kind of hard, honestly. A lot of you guys, you're not lean because you don't follow those rules. That's all it is. And if you want to level up, not just with your fitness, but your social confidence and your mindset, and you want to get even better, dating and all these concepts, link is in my description to apply to work with me. Remember, if you have any questions at all, you DM me on Instagram at Serge J. Chavez. And that's it for this video, guys. We'll talk soon. All right, peace.